Show.
And we are live from my workshop tonight. It's a little bit warmer than the house. So next to me is going to be my wife, Molly. Next to her is going to be my dad. Below me is going to be Mr. AT's all-terrain coffee and camping. And next to him is going to be Cliff from Foxit Outdoors, our gardener. Then we have Colin from Kincaid Outdoors, and he's going to be our archer. So, we all have outdoor stuff. We all love to get outdoors. So tonight's theme is please get outside. Enjoy the weather while you can, while it's nice and cool. You can do ice fishing, hiking, fishing, bird watching, camping, anything to get outdoors. Take a camera with you. You can take pictures. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff you can go outdoors. You can even go walk your local parks. Almost every city will have a designated city park or two or three that you can actually go and walk, and you can walk the parks. A lot of them will have like little man-made ponds that you can walk around, or lakes. You just go out there. You can actually take your fishing rod. Make sure you got all your licenses for if you're going to be fishing.
Oh, you can clean up your yard.
Or we can clean up the yard, but just get outside. You can do a little bit of gardening.
Yeah, most of my local parks are sun up till sundown. So once the sun goes away, they close.
Yeah. The where I used to work, the parks didn't close until like 10 p.m. or midnight.
I think ours are frozen over.
The parks didn't close until like 10 p.m. Uh-oh, somebody's got a lag.
Is it me? Nope, not me.
No. Probably went all the way over.
I just stabbed myself.
My YouTube side is closed.
Yeah, my dad's probably got the volume too high on his YouTube window.
Is that what's wrong?
Yep. But it's actually it's on there quite quickly, so yeah, it's doing pretty good. Yep. So that means it's getting out a little bit faster, almost instantly. Yeah. So if there's anybody in the chat, go ahead, put it in the chat. You guys can talk amongst yourselves as well as talk to us up here in the panel. So yeah, like I said, I got a full panel now. Like I said, just tell about your outdoor experiences, where you're at, but don't give your exact location.
Pop off if somebody wants in.
Yeah. And if just tell us about your parks in your area. Any one of the parks.
Mine are all filled with bums.
Yeah.
I got something to actually contribute here, if I may. One of my favorite apps, which is also good for pretty much a lot of things, not just hiking, but it is a really good one, and is the All Trails app.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you about all the local trails in your local area, which can include camping, backpacking, walking, fishing, you name it. All Trails is your friend, and it's free.
Oh yeah, well, so is FishBrain.
I got FishBrain too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, well, so is FishBrain.
Okay.
I got FishBrain too. Mm-hmm.
Someone's got the YouTube on.
Yep. Okay. That'd be my pop. Hey, you gotta remember, a year ago.
Just mute your YouTube side.
Yeah, you gotta go to the YouTube page up at the upper left-hand corner. Open up that window, and then go down to the screen where the video is, and then push mute. Left-hand corner.
Or turn the volume down on that side.
Go down to the screen where the video is, and then push mute. Turn the volume down on that side.
So I do what now? I turn everything down. I go where?
It won't say mute on it. If you hover over the video, you'll see at the bottom. It should pop up there where you'll see like the pause play button and all that, and you'll see a little speaker. Just click on that speaker and it'll put an X on it and mute that particular thing, but it'll still be running.
Hi, Cecilia.
Hi, Cecilia. How you doing?
Hey, Cecilia.
Also, another one, folks, for the outdoors is the might not load fast enough. Is this?
Can't see. There you go.
Oh yeah, the weather apps.
Yeah, I use the All Weather app as recommended by Luke from Outdoor Gear Review. There is a can get the paid version or the free version. The free version will still work just as well as the paid version. The paid version just gives you more options.
Oh, here's a good one for Cliff when he gets a chance to show. This is for Albuquerque, where near Cliff is. He's got 27 trails in his local
I
area.
got more than that. I should have like 50-something trails.
Both these are actual regulation trails, not just.
Yeah, no, I got tons of them. They're all over the city. Most of them are a pain in the butt to get to.
Well, I know your actual address, but I'm not going to put that in here. That's why I'm just going to generic.
The broad scope of it, yes. But yeah, like I said, there's all kinds of apps you can get on your the Play Store for like the Android and whatever it is for the Apple Store. I know a lot of us here don't like the Apple iPhones.
Jenny is an ex-Apple iPhone.
I know a lot of us here don't like the Apple iPhones.
Jenny is an ex-Apple iPhone.
Well, my actual update, mine updated. Ha!
What updated?
My All Trails app completely did a full update.
It's different than it used to be.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's actually got a really good look, and it's got you got the best match, most popular, closest, newly added, and you can sort any distance. This one here allows me to see like 400 and wait for it to focus in here. Focus. There it is. 429 trails near me.
I don't even know how many I got. I got 5 mile one. Actually, this 5 mile one's really funny. I actually know right where the Chavez Loop. That's funny.
The closest one I have right now.
Bosque Trail.
I'm not sure.
Somebody still has their YouTube on.
Yeah, that's my dad. He hasn't he'll figure it out. I used to be technology challenged for a little while. Well, it took me a couple times to get it all figured out. Like I said, my dad, if you ask him, he's got lots of places out where he's at too as well. He's got some real nice places.
I think
What if he muted himself? You still there?
I'm here. Oh, he's there.
Yeah, I think he might have muted himself on the StreamYard.
No, remember he had the headset on earlier, so he's probably still plugged into the headset. We can't hear him because he's got the headset on the desk.
Well, AT, what kind of areas do you have in where you are?
Well, yeah, I've also got the All Trails app, and I pulled it up. It's going to show quite a bit as well. The cool thing in this area is we do have a lot of like local parks that actually have good trails as well. So just not like a state park, and just not like the Mountain to Sea Trail, which is also a big thing around here in North Carolina. We've got access points to that, not far at all either. So tons of places.
My dad dropped out.
That I won't mention because it's not too far from me, but you'll see it featured in a lot of my videos. But one place I love going is Raven Rock State Park here in North Carolina. It's not too far of a drive for me, and they have a lot to offer.
Oh, I bet.
Sorry.
Yeah, like I said, I had no troubles talking about where I used to work. Like I said, we had Kiwanis Park. Hi, Blake. We had Kiwanis Park. Like I said, we had Tempe Town Lake. We had the Papago Parks, both the Phoenix and the Tempe area. Like I said, we also had a lot of Desert Breeze Park in Chandler, Arizona, which was actually really nice. Like I said, there was a lot of trails up in the Scottsdale area, Camelback Mountain, and a lot of places that were real close. A lot of places to go fishing in that big Metroplex area. I mean, a lot of people don't even realize all the fishing that's in that area.
I think your dad may or may not have hit the wrong button.
It's
Yeah.
possible. We've all done that.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it's yeah. So yeah, if everybody goes out in their area, just look around. You can pull it up on Google Earth, take a look at it, and find places that are closer by. Go out there, walk there. Like I said, you'll see all kinds of animals. You'll see mostly birds in like the urban parks and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Ooh. This is the travel map of what Iowa looks like right now. All the pink stuff is the 100% covered.
At least you got the delivery.
Yeah.
And it's coming our way. We're already covered in snow and ice already, so
You know what else is coming
I
your
may
way?
or may not be working tomorrow. Not a box. Hey, at least you got it.
Put your face up, honey.
My face up.
Yep. I shaved him today.
I thought you looked a little bit more dapper today.
Yeah. They'll be cleaned up.
Yeah, everybody's been like getting a little bit more clean shaven lately. All of us, except except for him.
Okay, Jason's next.
Yeah, we call him Shaggy.
So I shave like this like once a week. This whenever it starts getting too annoying. When I wake up in the morning, then it's all like that everywhere, and I can't do this and get it down. I trim it.
Yeah, I got mine, but mine's a little
Well,
scraggly right now.
it's
I need to shave.
far.
I'm scruffy right now.
Cecilia.
He's got the grooming.
Yeah, I was starting to eat my my own hair. So.
How to get outdoors and groom yourself in tonight's Pest Hunter Outdoors.
Oh, this is true.
I was getting to the point where I could have done a handlebar mustache with mine.
Doing him groomed.
I'm just like mine's with my gray right here. It kind of blends in.
Oh, his brother-in-law passed away.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Tim?
Hi, Timmy. How you doing?
Timmy.
My condolences on your loss, Tim.
From all of us.
If you need anything, let us know. I'm sure if we don't have it, we can figure it out. There's enough brain power to pretty much light the world.
Here we go. Alrighty. So, like I said,
And your dad's not back yet?
no, my dad's not back on yet. Oh, wait a minute. Something just popped up in the chat there. I think he is back.
Welcome back,
My
sir.
dad's not back on yet.
I'm back.
Oh, wait a minute. Something just popped up in the chat there. No, we still got the echo going.
Yep, he's back.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm still getting that echo. I cannot get rid of that echo.
Go to your YouTube side. Go to the bottom of your video screen. Look at the little speaker icon and just click on it. It should mute the side. Look at the little speaker icon and just click on it.
I got everything you so it's not me.
No. Yeah, I can't show it on my tablet. I can only do it off of my my PC. Yeah, I can't show it on my
Hey,
tablet.
Jason, you want to pull my screen share at the bottom up?
PC. There we go.
I think it's better. I think it's better now.
Okay. No, it's still there. So if you look at the bottom, see my screen here that shows the YouTube?
Wait, unclick Blake.
If you look at the bottom, see my screen.
There you go.
Shows the YouTube.
We'll give it a second to come over to YouTube. So when you put your mouse over the screen, it pops up this line at the bottom. What you want to look for is the speaker. And just click that speaker button right there. You just click it one time, it puts that cross over it. That'll mute the video, but not your actual speakers for everything else.
But you have to go to the YouTube window, not the stream button. Click those tabs on the folders all the way at the top of your screen. Click those tabs on the folders all the way at the top of your screen.
Do we have any candy?
Click those tabs on
Mm-mm. They've got eaten a long
Or
time.
what you could always do is you could just
Open it
close the YouTube window.
We double check. I don't think there's any use. I don't want fishing pop.
You could just close the YouTube window and just watch
One thing that I can't have in here.
on the StreamYard.
What?
Does he have to leave the YouTube window?
I think he should be able to close his YouTube window. Just X out that little tab up at the upper left-hand corner of the scroll top screen. Window. Just X out that little tab.
Ooh, what happened? I could hear that.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello.
All righty, we got it.
That's better.
It sure is.
Thank you, sir.
It's a learning experience.
Yep.
You're always going to learn more as you get older, so that's always a good thing.
Alrighty, so let's get caught up on here on our chats here on the side.
Thank you for helping, Cecilia.
Thank you.
We're great. Yeah, I see everything. I'm going to try my headphones again.
Alrighty.
Test 1, 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can hear you good.
Hear you 5 by 5.
It's all good.
Cliff is kind of hanging out behind his picture.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here munching on food.
What are you having?
Well, what's left of my chicken fried rice, or sorry, my sweet and sour chicken and my fried rice.
I had chili dogs.
I like Chinese food today. I got tired of eating chili dogs.
Tomorrow we're either going to have chicken or butterfly chops.
I'm just gonna make some beef stew.
Got that too?
I gotta use up some of the carrots and some of the onions.
Oh, you're making homemade beef stew. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna crock pot it, man.
Not Dinty Moore.
Yeah, not that dinky more.
Don't get me wrong. I like homemade, but sometimes when you can only afford so much, Danny Moore is what you got.
And the problem is, after about an hour or so, you got a dinty more because you'll be hungry again.
That's what happens when you eat rice. Because you
I
metabolize it
also
too
had
quickly.
chicken and crab cheese wontons, and egg rolls.
And egg
Danny
rolls.
loves that stuff. And she's right here, folks, just to let you know, in her usual spot.
Hi, Jenny.
Hey.
I got it.
And in her lap is Mac. You can't really see Mac, but he's right there. He's right there. Kind of blended in. Ninja's in the other room on my bed.
But yeah, Colin, I got to remember to mention this. No falling asleep on live streams.
I was
Yeah.
told, I apologize. And I haven't done that in a while, though.
No, you're probably just that tired.
I mean, yeah. Because all I did is sit back and I was out.
Oh yeah, it was dead. Like an hour later, Jenny pops on. She goes, "Hey Cliff, guess what happened?"
You fell asleep.
I'm like, "What?" She goes, "Colin passed out." I
Mhm.
was like wondering where he went.
Yeah, it just happened. You know,
You
if I
should-
fall asleep before 10,
Huh?
there's something
Your
wrong.
redneck ghost finally popped up.
Oh, my shorts finally popped up. My short video.
Mhm.
You know, let me take a look. I've been looking for it.
Yeah, I posted that like 30 minutes ago.
Who wears shorts? Midgets, but their pants.
Oh, there is that the red.
Wally finally got it.
Is that the redneck coaster one?
Yeah.
It just popped up for me,
Wow.
and you got your third like.
Thank you.
How come I'm losing the video stream from you guys?
Because we are turning off our cameras and off and ons.
Oh,
Because we get stuff that's going on in the background. Like I said, at the bottom of your screen, left-hand side, about a couple inches in, you'll see the stop camera. Then you also have a mute
yeah,
button.
yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
It's like pausing your camera, pausing your sound. Well, unless in case like in Cliff's play, he's blowing his nose or is he going eating as he's doing now, that kind of thing. Or Molly, as she just doesn't like her face shown while we're on stream.
Yeah, Cliff, blow your nose, fool.
That sound like a goose.
Oh, I've gotten some really good ones when I blow my nose when I was younger. Oh my god, a perfect. Was it an E? I think E flat. It was funny.
What about B flat?
E flat. It was a perfect note when I blew my nose.
Anyway,
Oh.
Jason, I wanted to show you another rod I just built that I put these new, they're called Wave Guide
Yeah.
guides. So, I don't know if you can see it. Try to get it up there. I need to get a different camera, but they're see that type?
Oh, that's kind of cool looking.
Okay.
And then that's the stripper guide. And then the first runner takes it down, and then it's all micro guides after that. They're tiny. I took it out Friday on my boat with a 8-ounce rooster tail. It'll throw about 175 foot
Oh wow.
with 4-pound cast.
It's talking to you, Cliffy.
Yep.
They really, really cast good.
What
That's
podcast line are you using?
XL, four
I-
4-pound.
4-town. Okay. I'm very limited on my fishing skills, so the terminology kind of escapes me from time to time. I call myself the worst fisherman ever. If I ever, but I don't call myself a fisherman though. So more of an archer who likes to fish.
I can almost verify that. I've seen his videos where he's fishing.
I'm terrible. Do I have fun? No doubt about it. But
That's
I'm
all that
terrible.
counts.
Now I got a question for you, Colin.
Sure.
Is it frog season in May where you're at, or do we have to wait till June
For what?
for frogs?
Frogs can be hunted all the time. There is no
Oh, there-
season.
Okay, because I know in Missouri, I know you had to wait till a certain time of year before you can get frogs.
Let me check just because I've never heard of a frog season. That doesn't mean one doesn't exist.
No, it's rabbit season.
Duck season.
Frog season.
So,
Bull
Paul, I
frogs,
got a
continuous open season inland and boundary waters. So
Oh, cool. Maybe I'll get some frogs. We can have some frogs legs
we could
while we're up
do some gigging or
there.
bow
No,
fishing.
Yeah,
Bow fishing.
no, I'm bringing the air rifles.
I don't know if they'll. The
Yeah,
air rifle thing I'm a
why
little
would he
worried
hit
about
them?
since it is that area. But we'd have to do some research on the air rifle deal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'd probably have to go to some of the canals and stuff like that. Some of the other lakes where there's like nobody around. Yeah, if there's somebody around, I'll make sure it's safe before I even do that.
Okay.
Even though it's an air rifle, that bullet will still skip off the water.
No, I'll be using pellets, not slugs.
I'm
Well,
looking.
the pellets will still skip off water at a certain angle.
No, you don't hit them in the water. You get them while they're on land.
Yeah,
You won't have to go after them.
Okay, you do need a fishing license to take frogs, but there's a
Really?
continuous open. Yeah,
Technically, it's not a fish.
but here's the sad point, Jason.
What?
You cannot shoot a frog in the water with a rifle.
I'll use a pistol.
Shotgun.
Hey, if I can hit a mouse, I can get a frog.
How about a blowgun?
Yeah, Trapper J does that.
I use
Well, you got to
blowgun.
get with a blowgun though. You got to get him either right in the back of the head, or you got to stick him to a log.
Well, you've seen the ones with the blow darts that actually have little strings attached. Like
Yeah, with a
those.
reel.
Yeah, those are hunting darts.
Yeah, you just go and just stick them that way. I don't know how to clean or cook bullfrogs.
I was going to
Oh,
say,
it's easy.
You guys are going to a lot of trouble to eat a frog leg.
But they're
You can go
fresh.
get You can go get a nice chicken breast for that kind of money.
Yeah, I just want to go bow fishing because we're going to be near a dam. There's going to be a lot of good water for that. But I've never been bow fishing yet.
Oh yeah, my dad doesn't know yet. There's going to be a YouTube get together up in Iowa, a camping, and was it the 18th through the
22nd.
22nd? Yeah,
Of May.
You got to put that one up. I can't do that.
yeah. I don't know how to do that.
It's under your
Banners?
your banners. You create one.
What are they doing?
Oh, we're doing okay. We got some archery we're going to be doing because there's a local archery range right there. We're going to do some fishing. We're going to do some magnet fishing. We're going to do
Campfires by the or stories by the campfire.
yeah. We're going to do a little bit of everything.
Speaking of stories and frogs, did you ever hear about the mechanical engineer that went and caught about a half a dozen frogs?
No,
Took
No,
him back to do some research on him, and he took a frog and he put him down and he bent down and said, "Jump, frog, jump." The frog sailed through the air about 4.5 feet. He wrote it down, did his notes. And he took that frog and he cut its left leg off. He said, "Jump, frog, jump." And the frog went about 2.5 feet. He put down and wrote down all of his findings on that. Then he cut its other leg off. And he set it down and he yelled, "Jump, frog, jump." Frog didn't move. "Jump, frog, jump." Frog didn't move. You know what his conclusion was? A frog without legs cannot hear.
that's bad.
typical engineers, right?
Yes.
So actually, I've got a question for Pop, and this is going to show how much of a fishing newbie I am. But on the rod that you had, what type of reel do you have on there? Because to my knowledge, I know of two different types of reels. There's I don't even know the name of the one you push the button, and then there's the one I think they call it like the spin cast, the one that you have the little flip flap thing.
That's a
Tell you,
spin.
I'm a fish noob.
That's a spinning reel. The one you push the button is a spin cast.
Spin
which
cast, okay.
Don't ever buy one. And the other one is called conventional, is what most bass fishermen use, which is they look like they're
Baitcaster.
sideways, like on a little barrel.
I've tried
Okay.
those. I can't use one of those.
But the spin cast that you push the button on, if you really like pulling all your line out and redoing it all the time, then go get one.
And then the other one that I was talking about with the flip flap, what is that called again?
A bail?
Something else.
Spinning reel.
Spinning reel.
The spinning, okay.
Spinning reel.
I think down here we could just call them open bail reels.
I call them open faced. Yeah, that kind. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm more used to.
Yeah, those closed-faced spinning reels. Yeah, those are kind of good for kids. You can't cast far.
Yeah, but they
Kind
sure
of keep
do.
them under
They
control.
tangle up bad. They're just
Yeah.
and they take a lot of maintenance. You got to take them apart and lube them all the time. They're just now this the spinning reel, which came out in about 1890, is probably the only thing from France that was ever a good deal.
Well, what about the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah,
The fishing reel's better.
yeah.
Well, give the Statue of Liberty a fishing reel.
And now what reel is that again, did you say?
What
Spinning
brand?
reel.
I mean, what's the brand?
Oh, this particular one.
Looks like a Daiwa.
There's only about 400 brands.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that specific reel when you said good out of France. I thought you were talking about that one. Sorry, I understand.
No. That's the
That's
spinning
style.
reel was invented and developed in France. This is a little Shakespeare 500.
Shakespeare's are really good ones.
Yeah. Now they come in different sizes. They start with the 200, which is the smallest, which is for little ultralights like this little 3-footer that I showed.
Hi, Grace.
and then
You
they go all
guys-
the way up to 9,000. So
That's one to use like for catfish and stuff like that. And
what's that? 9,000? Oh no, 9,000 are big
Ocean
saltwater.
reels, right?
They're
Yeah, that's when you
saltwater.
go after shark
Yeah,
I'm the.
on the surf rods.
I'll
No,
stay away
that's-
from the ocean. Thank you very much.
that's 40 to 50 pound test on those. And in Florida, I've caught a lot of black tip and hammerhead sharks.
Hello, Ajax. How you doing?
Hey,
Sure.
Jack,
Don't forget you have your bait caster as well.
bait casters are the ones I can't do.
Yeah, that's your. I call them conventionals.
Yeah, these
Those
things
things-
are a pain in the butt.
I like them
Because
both. Just read the
You know,
directions and
Once
and
you
set
use
your.
them, use them and use your thumb and get used to them. You can toss something a long way with them.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, they're only right-handed. The ones I've ever seen.
No, I got them left-handed.
I've never seen a left-handed model.
Yeah, the reel's on the left.
No, this one's right-handed, but
Yeah, the only ones I've ever seen are all right-handed.
I can find left-handed ones like this. I find them all the time.
Yeah, but the thing is, they cost, and I mean, I get mine secondhand most of the time.
I think when I bought this new, it was like $60
Ouch!
years ago. I've already had this thing for over a decade.
How often
Yeah,
has
I've
he
had
been
this thing
fishing?
for almost 20 years.
That's not ouch, Colin. Ouch now is about 240 to 300.
I will spend
Yeah.
that on bows and arrows before I do that on a fishing reel. That's just because that's me. You know, for those who are
Yeah.
fishermen, true fishermen, that's probably not a drop in the bucket.
Do
Yeah,
you know how much Jim Beam I could buy with $300?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah. See,
buy
we need
like-
to get.
20 handle.
We need to find Colin a left-handed 808, so he can have it on his
Bow fishing setup.
bow fishing. Yeah, because I got to do the same thing.
I've been looking at the Zeppo 808s. Those things are not cheap,
No, they're not.
Nothing's cheap.
Not anymore.
especially a left-handed model. And before anybody says I could use a right-handed model, I cannot when with my bow. I got to hold the bow in my right hand.
Hi, Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
That's
Hey,
right.
Andy. Jenny's right there.
You want me to back out?
You gotta actually say something, hon. She can't see you.
Hi, Mandy.
I
There
think
you go.
I think I have more room.
Do you?
I thought I can't remember if I can have 10 or 6 or 10 or 12.
Oh, I'm going to show your dad something that he let's bring it up.
I forget which way this stupid.
Right here. Ah. Okay, Pop, take a look at this. Yeah, Jason, if you would please,
Well, that actually split.
for me. This is a bow fishing setup.
Oh,
It screws right into the attachment, front part of your bow. That's where you attach your reel. This one's actually Ian's. This is a really stiff rod.
I thought I had them all, every other one.
But that's the size of the eyelet, the only eyelet it has. But it's not a bad little one, but it does come apart.
you know, it looks, Colin. It
Huh?
looks like a big game tuna rod that goes onto a AFCO handle.
Well, it does, but but it just screws right into your fishing
Yeah, nice.
your bow.
Yeah, you counterweight.
The one I'm going to be using. This is my boys. I've got another one.
Those windows are getting smaller and smaller.
You want me to step
Morning, all.
Hi, Mandy.
Hi, Mandy. How you doing today?
I'm alive. I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
alive.
man.
Hi, JT. Hi, Cliffy.
The thing-
Hi, Marley. Hi, Jenny. Hello,
Hi, Mandy.
That's my
whoever
pop.
you are.
That's
Hello,
my dad.
Pop. Hello,
Mr.
Dad.
Dave.
Hello.
Hi, Cecilia. Hello, Blake. Morning,
Wait,
all.
Jason, are you paying for premium?
I'm at tier 2. I got the free, then there's tier 1. No, the free 2. No, the free,
Okay.
and there's the 2. Then there's the third one.
Here's my newer one. That's mine.
God, that looks like AFCO.
I got this one off of Wish.
Nice.
Yep.
What's the manufacturer? Does it say on there?
China.
Let me see.
China.
Chinese.
Well,
Sorry.
everything's-
Because it came from
It's my-
China.
It's
Yeah.
my day of not having coffee.
So did COVID.
Sorry.
But
Man,
it's,
yeah,
Brian,
it's
it's a
true.
really
Oh,
nice
that's
setup.
nice.
It's a good counterbalance for when you're shooting your bow. I'll be using a takedown recurve with this one. So, yeah, it's really good compared to the. It's heavy, way heavier than this one.
Yes.
But this thing will handle any size fishing reel.
And where do you live?
Iowa.
Is there anything in Iowa that big?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Frogs,
heck yeah.
muskrat.
We're
catfish,
talking flatheads. There's, I mean, a big giant carp.
the Asian carps that we're not
Yep.
supposed to say on YouTube
Everywhere.
now
There's
Why?
we do have
Oh.
we get
because it's from Asia. I don't know.
any non-sport fish we can go after, which includes the Asiatic carp, grass-eating carp, which are considered an invasive species up here.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
they're,
they're-
full,
they're-
they're a full-on
they're-
invasive
they're
species in this
invasive
country.
everywhere.
You go to just about any state that has them, and they will let you physically take them out of the water. They do not care as long as they can get rid of most of them.
Oh yeah,
If you catch them, do not release them back into the wild.
yeah. They're like even like there's certain fish you just throw up on the bank and leave, like the perch, carp, a few other kinds. I'm gonna check up bow fishing real quick.
Yeah, if
Well-
you're just
Same
gonna
with
take that much
redfin here,
carp-
though. If we catch redfins up in the dams and that, we can't throw them back. We have to kill them and leave them on shore, or put them in the bins.
Yeah, same thing with the Asiatic carp. Now, hi Cody. Now, if you actually
Cody?
catch
Morning, Cody.
if you shoot a common carp, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. You can't release it; it's going to die.
If it's not already dead by the time you
Yeah.
shoot it.
Yeah, once you hit it, yeah. But if you catch it by hook, you can actually put that carp back in.
Hey, Mandy.
But you got to know your carps.
Me?
So there's the red horse carp, and there's a whole
You know
bunch
how
of different style
YouTube
carp here
recommends
in the
videos to watch?
area. So-
Pardon? Sorry, what was that?
You know how YouTube recommends videos for you to watch?
Yeah.
I love Guess Who Can't Sleep Tonight.
That
That was amazingly cute.
was amazingly annoying. It's like, just go to bed.
So cute.
Yeah. So
He
yeah.
still does it to this day, though.
Nice.
Well, look at all those windows.
What windows? Where? I don't see no windows.
Those windows.
These windows right here.
Wrong view. Wrong view. Wrong view. Too close. Too.
No
Let me
elbow
go over
room.
here. I'm going to put myself over here. So there we go.
Spread us out a little bit.
At least I'm not below or beside Cliffy. Ha ha ha.
I could kick off.
No, you're fine.
I don't have muscles. I got fat.
I
Mine's
got muscles.
Mine's just like I got muscles here, but not
Remember-
here.
Amanda, when you get up here, they'll be on the right side.
Hey, Pop, do you watch the Guggen Squad on YouTube?
No.
Really, you haven't?
No.
Lojo almost broke the Nevada state record for the I think the Arizona state record for bluegill, the red air sunfish.
I saw that actually on Facebook.
When the one with Lojo?
Oh, they were just talking about this record.
Yeah, no, he almost got it,
Almost, yeah.
and that was earlier this summer. That thing was huge.
I can't imagine a bluegill over a pound. What kind of a fight you would get with it?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Better than a largemouth bass.
I think more.
Oh, I'm falling way behind here on the chats here.
Okay, we
See,
can.
these are the fish that they're called European perch, but we call them redfin. They're
Oh.
invasive to our dams and that, and if we catch them, we have to kill them. We can't put them back in.
And where's that at?
Western
Australia.
Australia.
Okay, I'm gonna post the allowed fish to boat fish for here in Iowa. So carp, regular common carp, you can hunt bow fish for on the regular.
Yeah.
Hey, Cody.
I know you can also do that with the GAR as well.
Yep, that's actually on the list that I'm just
Mhm.
posted. It'll pop up in the StreamYard side pretty quick. Hey, Nomad.
Yeah.
Hi, Nomad.
Oh, no, man. Yeah, like I said, also, you can also do, what was it? I just had on, I can't think of it now. I lost the train of thought.
Track
Oh.
2.
Whistling pigs.
I was about to do that.
Also known as a woodchuck.
Yes, I have not been able to get I haven't seen that one since late last year.
No, you won't see them for another 3 months.
You beat me to
I've
it.
got a big one in my backyard.
A woodchuck?
Oh yeah,
Is he chucking your firewood all over?
he's literally using my wood pile. He's in my wood pile, and I have permission from the DNR to go after him. So I talked to the DNR when my boy got his hunter safety card. So, and he said it's okay, just let him know. But I get it. So, not sure what to do with him once I get him though.
Backstrap.
Jason will eat him.
Oh, Jenny says I've seen him again. So
Let's
Is he
Jason
like-
will eat anything.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. So will my brother.
Yeah.
I actually did once find a really good recipe for him. But
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
called
seen one of those.
It's called the Instapot with potatoes and carrots and onions.
Mhm.
No, this one we don't have an Instapot to start with. We have a pressure cooker.
I have both.
Yep.
R.I.P. battery pack.
Yep.
What happened?
Cody's country apparently lost his battery pack in the water, and it sank through about 4 feet of silt.
Yeah.
That's why you need.
Oh, on the note of coffee,
These.
JV tried the medium blend,
Yeah.
and he really likes that one. He hates the
Okay.
dark roast, but he likes the medium. I got a message this morning.
I've not tried the medium yet. I'll have to put that on my list.
Medium what?
Medium
Death
rare
wish.
coffee.
Oh,
Am I going to be a bad guy because I have a Keurig?
we got
No.
a Keurig. But
Not at
I
all.
have no clue what that is, but no, you're not a bad
It's
person.
a coffee pot.
Yeah.
I don't.
Mix a cup. I just don't like paying $1.50, $2 for a capsule.
I got one of these.
I don't coffee
I
shame people.
I need a Keurig or whatever it is.
Okay, we got an extra one. We can have
Get a
it.
cup of you get a cup of coffee in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, you do.
But when you
Well,
go,
I've had to cut back on my coffee due to health issues, and I'm only allowed 2 normal cups of coffee every few days.
That's
So I can't
exactly what happened to me, and it has cut me back. No problem. 2 cups a day. I'm fine.
Yeah.
From a pot and a half.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not
I
allowed
know, that's
coffee today because I had coffee yesterday, but I'm allowed coffee tomorrow. It's every second day I'm allowed coffee at the moment.
oh, I've got a. I was going to show your dad this, Pops. This is the
Let me quick.
ice fishing reel that I picked up
Wow.
at Goodwill. Wait for me to bring me up here.
There we go.
He'll get there in a
I
sec.
see it. No, I see it. I see it.
There it goes.
There
I'm
we
trying to drag too
I
fast.
paid for it.
Nice.
I paid $23.99 for it.
No, I paid $3.99.
Be $23.99.
Ha ha ha. But it's just as it is. I didn't do anything to it yet. I've got an ice fishing tent. I've got an auger. I've never been ice fishing.
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's every time I get ready I have time to go, it gets warm. Then I'm afraid of going out on the ice. So
If you step on the edge and it cracks, don't go on.
If it's
but there's
ice,
people out there
don't
who
go on.
go out there and they don't care if the ice is cracking or not. I just it freaks me out.
That's their problem when they get stuck in the ice and have to spend, $20,000 to get their freaking butt saved by the.
The rescue team?
Yeah,
Or the people who drive their vehicles out on there.
Yeah.
you need a minimum of 3 inches of ice for that.
Yeah. The thing is, I can't just look at the ice and say, "Oh, that's about 3 inches."
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah. Like I
The
said,
only ice fishing I do, Colin, is I get ice and put it in the cooler, and my V8 juice, Dr. Pepper, and some ham and cheese sandwiches.
Oh,
That's
I
my
wouldn't put
ice.
ham and cheese sandwiches in the ice. No, nothing. There's one thing worse than soggy ham and cheese sandwiches.
Ah,
Ziploc bags.
Ooh, grilled ham and cheese.
Mm.
I had
That's
a
what- that has to
cheesy
wait
for
till
dinner
next
last
November.
night.
Oh, does your dad know about my grilled cheese challenge by any chance?
I think I saw a little bit of that one time on this site.
Okay,
Mhm.
it's a lot of fun. You get to eat your mistakes. so
Yeah, Cliff.
I'm not doing that again. Trust me, that was the worst mistake
Cliff has
ever.
got the award for the worst grilled cheese ever.
I don't know. It sounded pretty nice though, Cliff.
Oh, garlic, butter, and pepper jack, and what was it? Rye?
I had
I'll try it.
I'd
No,
I'd
it was
try
not.
it too, to
it
be
was
honest.
garlic butter, sourdough, pepper jack, and what was the other stupid cheddar jack on a sandwich. It was absolutely nasty.
Yeah.
I'd use
Garlic
garlic
butter.
aioli too, to be honest.
You
I
want a
love
really
garlic
nasty-
aioli.
You want a really nasty grilled cheese? Use brie.
Oh,
Oh, brie and cranberry grilled cheese is the
Ugh.
bomb.
what about feta?
That is a,
No. I like
No.
feta in a salad, but not in a grilled sandwich.
No,
I
I,
would
like
say-
the Philadelphia cream cheese with a flavoring in it,
Yeah, he
Like
did
bacon.
one of those.
and jalapeno.
I was thinking, what would you do if you did it with Parmesan?
Oh, I love
That's
fresh
actually pretty good.
parmesan.
A block. You need a block of Parmesan to do it right, though.
to what?
Yeah,
on
I'll
a
get the
grilled
fresh
cheese?
parmesan and I'll just eat it.
On a
Like-
grilled cheese?
Yeah,
Might
for
be
grilled
okay.
cheese.
Might be
Yeah,
a
you
little
put it on the butter side and you grill it in.
Might be a little too salty. Just
No, then you get yourself some marinara and you dip it.
Yeah, that-
Ew.
That sounds actually that sounds good.
Yeah, no. No for the
I'm
Better than
marinara.
a cheese stick.
how about half Parmesan and half mozzarella?
Ooh, that might work too. But still
Yeah.
get
That's a good
still
combo.
do the marinara to dip it in, though.
Yes.
We're really gonna work on this guy.
How many
Oh
people are
no!
What?
He forgot to unhook the snowmobile from the ice fishing tent. Ended up basically ripping the ice fishing tent out of off the ice,
Well, that's not very good.
dragging it behind.
That's kind of not very smart. That's something I'd do, to be
That
honest.
sounds like some full-on redneck stuff right there. Like
I wonder
redneck
how many
shenanigans.
cases of beer they were before that happened.
Dude, he's probably
Or the lack of beer is what happened.
I think it's just too much beer.
Yeah,
They probably said, "I'm out of beer. I'm gonna go get some more."
I don't drink when I'm fishing. I don't drink alcohol when I'm fishing.
I just don't drink at all.
I don't drink either, but I do have access to some decent alcohol, though.
Oh, well, if I'm not fishing, I only drink to excess.
Well, more power to you. I work in an alcohol distribution warehouse, just to let you know.
Really?
Yeah,
Can you give me the key?
I don't have that, but I am bringing a bottle of whiskey for the guys.
So everybody can
Can you
share.
trade me with
Yep.
Colin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can trade you with Colin. There we go. Hey, you got 2 more people. We got the Brady Bunch. Yeah.
Hey, this is Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, okay. That.
Ooh, that would be a good one.
Yeah.
Play Hollywood
Pest Hunters
Squares.
Hollywood Squares?
Yeah, play. We would do every month on my channel on the first Tuesday of the month. We play a game.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to do Hollywood Square would be so much fun. We need 9 people to do it right.
Yeah, I won't be joining that one because I don't know nothing
We need
about
10.
Hollywood Square.
It's basically you have someone neutral ask a question. If they get it right, they get either an X or an O. That's it.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I suck at like American questions.
No.
Not necessarily American questions.
Yeah, we can make it. We can make it international for you.
Okay,
But the
I
thing
might
is,
stand a chance.
we would
then.
need. Actually, we would need 11 people. The people in the thing,
And 2 contestants.
and the 2 contestants. So, or we could swap out being contestants and answering questions at the same time. So we just bop around. Somehow, it just Hollywood Squares came up.
Yeah. Somebody walked away from their screen.
Hey, Ajax.
Was not me.
How you doing? What's going on? How's life? How was your day?
AT,
What
you
up
okay?
to?
I
Right.
understand your
Fall
attitude is
asleep.
okay, but are you feeling okay though? Oh,
Yeah, I'm just sitting back in my seat. Do I need to do my camera like this when I want to lean back and not sit forward?
no. The thing is, I mean, every time I
Yes.
try to do that, I end up.
Yes, you do.
He was somewhat sleeping. He was just listening.
Okay.
He's lurking.
See, you can't see my eyes because they're deep set, and I got my pad on.
I can still see your eyeballs. Hey, see
I
it
don't know
now.
about
I'm gonna be back. I need to go get a coffee.
Okay.
Good, because now I can ask technical question. I want to
Of
get a
what?
new I want to get a camera to do this web stuff.
Right.
Should I get one that hooks onto my computer or get one that I put on a tripod?
Both.
AT is our a resident tech guru, so ask him.
Well, but I'm not necessarily the best when it comes to webcams because I hadn't gone too much down that rabbit hole yet. What I currently use is I use my GoPro in webcam mode, and
Okay.
that's probably way too much money to do for that.
You can do that though, right? You can take a GoPro and go webcam with it.
Yeah, as long as it's got to be a certain version, and I'm not sure what version that started at. I
7 black or gray. Then it went
Well,
up
I've got
to 8 from there.
I've got a computer repair and kind of stuff about 500 feet from my house. I'll just go over and ask the guy there
Nothing wrong with that.
which type I should buy. Yeah, he might even sell me one.
Yeah, and I think what Nomad just said there, the Logitech C990, I think that might be the one that my daughter ended up getting, and she really likes it. I didn't buy it; it was one she got for a Christmas gift during a Secret Santa thing. And I know she got a Logitech something. I can't remember which one offhand, but she really liked it.
I think mine was the 960 or something like that, or the 690S or whatever.
I would like to get a couple of the old ones that are still working, so I can take one of the lenses out, so I have a night vision camera for outside.
Yeah, and to Nomad's point, the only reason I'm using my GoPro as a webcam is because I had a GoPro for other reasons. I would not buy or suggest buying a GoPro to use as a webcam, just because they're way too. But it's like
No,
$500.
It's
But I could
beautiful.
still
It's
take it out.
versatile.
I could take it out if I want to go do a blog on fishing. Take it out
Yep.
to the creek or the
Give me the box.
lake.
Oh,
Okay.
that was dangerous.
Yeah,
Now, I will-
it's very versatile that way. Yeah, that's the only reason to use it.
Or the beach. Yeah, you'll probably you're gonna have to get one of those little single stakes so you can stick it in the
Ouch.
sand,
Ouch.
and also a regular
Ow.
tripod.
Like this.
Okay.
Oh, I got several tripods.
I've got 2 or 3.
Yeah,
I got
this
one of
here.
these.
Can you use that as a streaming camera though?
No,
I
I cannot. This is just a game camera.
That's a trail cam, yeah.
Yeah, I actually have it on the dog's dish.
That's a good boy.
Is that the
But
camera, Jason? Is that the
What?
camera you used to do that video at the creek? That last video at the creek with the micro lures? What did
No,
you
that's this one right here.
That's his newest one he just got.
Go away.
Let me take
No,
the sunshade off of it.
Go away.
Here's that 990 camera that he was talking about. Is this one right here?
Okay, what is that, Jason?
Hold on, let me make myself bigger.
Viagra.
Excuse me while I eat all this.
Yourself.
No, I did that for 20 years feeding him.
Yeah, yes. But yeah, this is going to be the Nikon. This is the
Nikon.
Nikon. This is the Coolplex P 7000. The Coolpix P 7000.
Okay, now that takes stills and video, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, so I got a little vlogging window on here as well. It folds up. It's pretty nice. You got the dial up here. There's so much stuff that this thing can actually do. A nice birthday present from the father-in-law. So yeah, so this is you also got the sunshade, and I got 2 batteries with it.
The wireless mic.
Memory card. I got a flash with it.
Your mic.
And a microphone with it. Yeah. So and also a remote, so I can turn it off and on once I'm in the spot.
No, that's too much.
Yeah.
I think the GoPro, if he's going to be doing fishing videos and stuff like that, a GoPro would be perfect for something like that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Then also got the little sunshade for the viewfinder, which also folds up too. Is really nice.
Jason's standing on my head right now. I'm gonna reach down and grab some brains.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm still learning how to do all of the lighting and all that. Like I said, my last video there with the micro lure, it was fine until I, walked in front of it with the light clothing and the reflection off of the water.
It was
So,
This
yeah.
one's.
it was good.
Can you put me up? Not full screen, just like so people can see me off to the side. I don't want to be full screen. That's my camera.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
a nice one?
Yeah.
That's a Nikon D5 100.
Fancy.
It's over $1,000 worth.
I don't know.
And I've also got a Lumix. They're the best cameras ever. And that one's waterproof, and I can take shots on the water and all of that.
Yeah, I've actually had better luck with my with this other camera that I got here and my cell phone over the action cams that I have.
I was gonna say, here's my camera.
Your phone.
Hey, many people have used their phone. I have for years before I got my first GoPro.
Yeah, like I said, I was using my my phone for all my first videos. It was actually my cell phone. And now that I've learned how to click and drag from app to app, it's making it a lot easier now.
But I've had that Nikon camera. I've had that over 15
Apparently, if I'm working on it, I
years.
can't move it. That's not fair.
Yeah, about 15 years I've had this camera for.
Well, like I said, that was one of the reasons why I bought that cell phone was because of all of the video reviews that it got when it first came out 4 years ago.
And my phone's got like 4 different cameras on it.
Technically, only has one.
Mine's got 4.
No, it's got one.
What do you say? What do you say?
Tell me,
that?
it has one camera.
Yeah. Yeah, the other ones are sensors.
One's an IR sensor, one's a light, one's infrared, and something else.
Okay, so that's in there. That's that. All right.
Yeah, like I said, this is the this is the tripod that bit me last October. It messed up my finger good too. But yeah, this is a little cheapy Walmart one. It's the ONN, the on. Minus this part here. But yeah, it's nice. It's light. It's easy to carry. This is only partially extended. It's almost extended all the way. So you get some height on that. And this is the one I use for my cell phone. Those are the ones that get the good footage. Some people have seen some of that footage.
And
I don't
also
have
just
put on YouTube yet.
and just
like-
to point out,
What was that?
sorry, just to point out what Nomad was saying. I don't have any experience with the DJI Osmo action cameras, but I've heard a lot of good things about them. That's probably worth checking out as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe if you're into it, maybe some kind of editing software, possibly, because you may have to shorten stuff.
Hey, Nomad, the action cameras, how are they as far as when it comes to water resistance with those? And I asked because Pop's going to be using his camera probably while fishing a lot too.
This one is a GoPro Hero 7. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, and then he gone.
Who's gone?
He,
Oh.
mother.
Colin froze. He said, uh-oh, and then he froze. That means he's either knocked something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he probably hit the
there he
he
is.
probably hit the button on the side of the mouse.
He does that so much. It's so funny.
Waterproof is like 30 feet.
So Colin wants me to get some photo editing.
Some what?
You want me
Video.
to get some kind of photo editing. I can't even get on YouTube.
Yeah, you actually have to submit and wait like 48 hours. You gotta go through the prompts.
Yeah. But I mean, get on your site. I have trouble getting on your site.
Oh. What,
Yeah. What?
my channel, or are you talking about the StreamYard?
Well, whatever I'm on. Yeah,
Where'd I go, where'd I go,
StreamYard.
where'd I go, what the
StreamYard,
heck?
yeah.
So Nomad
We're getting on StreamYard.
Nomad pointed out that the DJI is waterproof to like around 30 feet, and even more so if you get a case. And the GoPros, they're similar. I've heard with the GoPros that they can go quite deeper. I can't remember the actual how many meters or feet or whatever they measure in, how deep it'll go.
Big
But,
50.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're just using it to go fishing, either camera you get, I would just suggest getting a flotation device to hook to it, because you're not going to be diving. You're not wanting to go underwater as such.
No,
You want to make it easy, like what Mandy's got there. You want to make it easy to retrieve. So even that DJI, with it being a lower cost one and still good quality shots, if you've got a flotation device on it, if it hits the water and you can scoop it out, you're good to go.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
If any camera I have goes more than 8 feet, it's gone.
Yeah.
I'm not going at
Yeah, where you're fishing, yes.
Let me
Yeah.
Either the river or the lake, it's gone.
It's gone. I'm
It's
not going
gone.
to chase it.
And the DJIs, just in case you're not aware, those are very popular among the drones.
Matter, boo boo.
They're used a lot with drones. Yeah.
What's your matter?
Now,
Well,
like I
the
said,
reason
you
for
can
that
get
is
those.
because both have a the DJIs they're regulated for the weight that's actually under the size limit for aerial flight in some areas near airports. They're actually
Yeah.
under the recommended or regulated FDA flight path stuff. Once you get bigger than the DJI, you actually have to, if you want to fly higher than 40 feet, you have to call the airport.
Don't you got to get a permit, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, some of them you do have to have permits to have those drones. Most of the time, you can just clear it with the FDA, and they'll be fine with it.
FDA?
Or the freaking
FFA.
FAA.
FFA.
FAA, that's it.
I'm like,
Not the Future Farmers of America. What's wrong with me? No, but yeah, like I said, those key chains you have for the boats so your keys don't sink, those little floaties, you can use that on a lanyard on your cameras.
they actually cut some of the kits come with the floaties with the
Yeah, mine did.
I have
So did mine, it's
one
up there.
Pool
When I
noodle.
upgrade to an 8, I'm gonna make sure I have that one.
Yeah,
oh my
mine's
gosh,
yellow so you can see it.
Jason,
Yes.
since you told me about your short, it's been running over and over and over again since we started in the background
From you watching?
from me
Did
watching.
it, now, did it count them all?
I don't know.
It'll only count up to 2 views from the same IP address.
Oh, okay.
So any one of us can only watch it twice, and that's actually what counts as your views. Anything past that doesn't count it.
Oh,
Yeah,
darn.
Here's the link for that, by the way.
Coco. Look up, stupid. Come here.
I just
Yeah, I
posted-
probably won't get nowhere near as many hits as I did with the other ones.
Probably not. So let me do a reload and see how many views you got here. I have no idea how many views. It doesn't tell me.
6 watching now.
No, my new short.
5 views
5 views. Oh well.
since I did it. So
What's your new short?
Oh, the redneck coaster.
No, I haven't seen it.
I put it out 10 minutes before I went live.
I got 5 views on yours.
Yeah.
not too bad.
Okay, I'll have to find it and look at it after we're done here.
Yeah, that's my latest one.
Well,
Where's the 8? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's not bad.
it's been a long day for me. I'm about to call it a night.
Yeah, I'm
You
pretty
look a little
close.
tired, brother. That's why I was asking if you were
Alrighty.
okay.
Well, whenever I lean back in my chair, it always looks like everybody thinks like I'm struggling. I'm just chilling. I'm just resting. This doesn't mean I'm hurting.
No, no.
I mean,
I mean, if
tired
you're
of
looking
looking
tired,
forward.
that looks like someone who's tired to me because I've seen a lot of soldiers that way.
No, I do that to kind of stretch my back out and chill.
Okay.
That's also coming from being in a chair all day long in this chair in this office
'Cause
for
this is where
work.
you do-
and
yeah, that's where you
everything.
work at, right?
Yep.
I hope you have a decent, comfortable chair.
Yeah.
It's getting time to look at doing something else with it, but right now it works.
So, how many of you are still working?
I've been working.
Raise your
Been
hand.
working.
I have not
Never
stopped
stop.
working.
Never did stop.
You
Neither
ready
have
for
I.
this? You ready for this?
You're allowed to. Me, I have to work. It keeps me busy.
Yeah.
I have to work to pay me bills, debts, and save to get over. So I have no choice. I have to work.
But it was good chatting with everybody. I will see y'all next time.
All right.
Bye,
have a good
JQ.
night. Night.
See you tomorrow.
See ya. I miss you already.
Now that I figured this out, I could maybe do this next week.
Oh,
That'd be
yeah.
awesome.
I miss you already.
Yeah, it's practice and repetition. Like I said, tomorrow is going to be
Hi,
I
guys.
think and on
Just call me Colin.
Saturday nights it's going to be Cliff's. But Colin goes on twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yep. We do. We talk about coffee and a lot of stuff on Tuesdays and everything else on Thursdays. We've had some really interesting discussions.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have.
Once, a full
Maybe-
2 hours
maybe
of nothing but movies.
Maybe
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'll start doing a comedy hour.
Hey, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, like I said, not tomorrow, but the following Thursday, we're planning for
First aid kits.
first aid kits and how to use them.
Yeah,
Not just talk about them, but actually how to use them.
because there's so many people who say, "Oh, I've got a first aid kit in my bag." They don't have the first clue on how to use the gear they have.
Yes.
They don't.
And I was an Army medic for 12 years, an EMT as well. And you don't just put gear in your bag and not know how to use it. It
We
doesn't.
don't know how to
you
use a
anything.
Band-Aid. Something's definitely wrong.
Yeah, but like I said, as being part of public works, that was one of the things that we had to know.
We need somebody to one of you two to mute their channel.
Yeah.
Echo.
I think Molly's got to go on mute because that was major echo.
Sounded like
Mine
me.
is muted.
We're getting a lot of echo.
Are you getting them
Echo.
now from me?
Nope, I'm getting it from Molly.
Echo. Oh, the echo went. Molly, bring back the echo.
Yeah, I put her in mute. She can hear us.
It's Echo and the Bunnymen.
Yeah, there we go.
Everything I have is muted.
No, your microphone on your StreamYard. I pushed it.
Now, I mean, a lot of you guys were talking about the wrist cuff for the blood pressure cups and stuff like that. I don't know how to use one of those since I don't have one. I just got the regular digital one. I used to have a
You mean analog?
Huh?
Is yours analog or digital?
Digital.
Okay.
I mean, basically, it's battery powered. Boom. It's gone.
Yeah.
For years before I got that one, I had a manual.
Best moisturizer ever.
What kind of milk?
It's cow's milk. Mugu.
You need what you need is Utter Balm.
I did look at that, but I can't get it in Australia, so I have to do this.
You will be able to get it here. It's kind of
Amanda,
common here.
Why are you showing that to a bunch of men?
And if you really want,
Because it's just me. You'll soon figure out how I work and how I belong in groups.
She
I'm
works
just me.
and belongs in groups.
How I work. Cliffy, stop it!
Oh, now I can't poke you. I can poke Jason. I can
Yeah.
hey,
I'm gonna poke
No.
Jason. Super.
No wet willies.
Hey, Colin.
fist bump.
Colin,
Yeah.
did you, speaking of medical and how to use different kinds of
I'll be back.
first aid, did you know, I just heard this, that research is the leading cause of cancer in rats?
Probably.
Well, of course. The LD50 is probably going to be, what, 5?
We were discussing yesterday about the uses of honey as an antibiotic,
Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
and anything natural that everyday uses, and such as Jason brought up, super glue should be in every med kit
It should be.
because it was developed for that in the first place. That's why it was created.
And yet, every med kit you get,
They don't have it.
or otherwise, doesn't have it in it.
Well,
Nope.
it's replaced the catgut stitch for years.
Well, I mean, I do have needles and stuff that I use for if I need to do sutures or something like that. But in a pinch, super glue,
Yeah.
or Gorilla Glue, instant Gorilla Glue, whatever you got. But nothing water soluble. You got to be careful on that. Some
Grace?
is water soluble.
Yeah, the rats around here die from lead poisoning.
Or high impact.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Lead
Yeah.
poisoning.
This is what our mice and our kids die from. Macus attacus.
Macus attackus and crackus and smack.
It's still more fun to shoot them. I'm sorry.
But Mac has never hunted until he got here.
Yeah. And with a cat, you can't get those stanky legs.
Yep.
See?
Oh, you'll love watching Johnny Mac. I need to put his link up here.
Go right ahead. It's your channel.
Yeah, Jason.
See if somebody can beat me to it, right?
I don't even know who Johnny Mac is.
Oh, he's funny. Let's see. I gotta get out of there.
Any idea what your topic will be for Saturday, Cliff? Or just general?
I think it's just going to be a wing it kind of night.
It's gonna be a wing at night.
I need to find. I was going to. I just remember.
My wing it nights seem to usually get a lot of traction for some reason. I don't know why. We'll see who pops in. We'll see what happens.
Let's see. Let's go over here to Jay. And I still need to make my dad a moderator too, so that he can click on the links.
Oh, they've upgraded their first.
You can click on the links without being a moderator. You just can't post a link without being a moderator.
Right.
Let's see. Here we go.
I'm just doing some research on first aid kits on cheaperthandirt.com. and they upgraded most of their med kits since I was on there and got my first one from them.
I got a nice extensive med kit. The only problem is it's in 4 separate bags.
Well, do you have them labeled for what's in each bag?
Yeah. Each bag has its own like specified contents listing.
Oh, good. That means if you need to get a certain thing, you don't have to go digging through one big bag. You just reach and grab.
Yeah, no. Well, the problem is those were you remember the stuff that I got, the stuff that I sent you for the fire kit?
Right.
Same company makes first aid kits, the Boss kits.
Oh, I need to get some of those.
Yeah, they're expensive.
How much is it expensive?
For all 4 kits, it's $500.
Oh, I don't probably need. I would do more of a specialized setup because each setup is different. I mean, like for Jenny, since she's got diabetes, I got to make sure she got a diabetic setup.
Yeah, no, you're better off just creating your own kit for that instead of buying the supplemental. The supplemental ones are pretty good on a standalone. If that's what you had, you're going to get a lot of stuff done with that.
Oh yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
Let me dig it out. I'll actually. Oh man, my legs! Ow! 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 Ow!
You're gonna make Cliffy bigger when he gets it. Won't fit you. Here it goes.
Yeah, I have to switch it over every time. Yeah, so if anybody wants to go to Johnny Mac's channel for good old mice control, and also the yard pirates videos. Yeah, he gets them with the air rifle, and he's got them at he's sitting them at 92 yards.
Y'all
At
put me
night.
dig while I'm over there trying to dig under my bed.
Yeah, they were looking at your butt.
Oh, sorry, it's 3 kits.
Power machine.
Jesus Christ!
Hello, Coffee. How you doing?
Hey, Coffee, you just missed out on our coffee guy. Just left.
When I originally bought this kit was $100. When I originally got all 3 of these.
Oh, let me make myself.
So this is
I'm gonna
essentially what you
follow this coffee here because I like the name.
You get 3 absolutely massive. I mean, they are thick.
It's always coffee time.
Oh yeah, we missed out. I do a coffee break on Tuesdays, and we just had some really good coffee talk yesterday.
I have a break and sprain kit. That's 12 pieces, 122 piece individual first aid kit, so a basic first aid kit, and then I have a 26 piece wound treatment kit.
So those last 2 would go together, I would think. But the break kit is like more of a last resort type setup because usually if you get to that point, it's too late. There's better ways of doing it.
If you're doing something and you just happen to step wrong and you kind of wipe out and whack something, you break a leg or arm or something right then and there. It's not a last resort. It's just kind of a that just happened because life sucks.
But I mean, you can get by with a broken arm. You can still walk, at the very least. With a broken ankle or worse, yeah. But the thing is, you generally wouldn't carry a breakage kit with you on average. So you kind of improvise, sling and
coffee
swath,
walks
and
and
so
whatever.
forth.
Well, let's see. The sprain kit comes with an ice pack. Does come with trauma shears, but here's the wound treatment kit. Comes with a rat's tourniquet, Israeli bandage, C-locks, 2 grams, combine pad, gauze pad, non-woven sponge, non-adherent pad, stretch gauze, 2-inch stretch gauze, 4-inch stretch gauze, 1-inch roll of tape, don't know how long it is, 2 pairs of nitrile gloves, trauma shears, forceps, 1 1/4 wound closure strips. There was something else on here, but they took it out originally because the shipping for reasons. Disposable razor and a permanent marker.
Oh, that sounds like is that the cold press?
That's
that they took out?
That's the trauma kit.
No, I was wondering if
That
they
would
took
be
out
a
the
wound
cold
treatment
press.
kit. For the ice break kit, it comes with a 24-inch padded aluminum splint, So it's going to be one of those foam aluminum ones that just kind of folds.
Oh, I hate those.
2-inch
enough.
Splints
padded
work
aluminum
better.
finger splint, triangle bandage, 2-inch elastic bandage, 4-inch elastic bandage, 2 1-inch cloth tape, instant cold pack, and trauma shears.
Okay, so they got the instant cold packs are still in there. I'm
Yeah.
surprised they haven't.
I could probably make a kit better than that.
Well, like I said, the cold compress kits. Like I said,
They're nice, but not necessary.
a lot of people don't like shipping the chemical that's in with it because it's kind of combustible when it starts to corrode.
Well, these are like literally they're Mylar bags. They're hermetically sealed. This thing is.
How old is that?
Now, mind you, that's not guaranteed. That's not saying that thing probably won't eventually biodegrade or degrade into the bag itself after a couple
Well,
of years.
as long as there's the water in with it, it'll be fine. But yeah, that's the.
How old is that, Cliff? The whole set?
Shit. I think about 3 years. 3 years I've had these.
You might want to check the
Haven't done
expiration
anything
dates
with
on those.
2019. So what is that? 4 years now.
Yeah.
What's the expiration date on the
That's
bag?
what I just asked.
Technically, it doesn't have one on here.
I have to go. My nephew will be here any minute.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Have a good night, Mandy.
enough for us.
See you tomorrow, Mandy.
Amanda.
Bye, man.
Bye.
There's
Love
Mandy.
you all. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.
If anybody's wondering what's in those cold compress packs, that's potassium nitrate that's in there. Yeah. When it starts to oxidize, it's extremely flammable. That's what happened in Texas City back in the early 1900s. Yeah, when that cargo ship had all that fertilizer in there, and then they had the fire, and it wiped out half that city, that whole port.
Go ahead and make it on.
I was trying to find this yesterday. Now
Make it big on.
Oh, apparently it's a full moon tonight.
He was mooning us.
Okay, Cliff.
Oh, we missed it. No.
Yeah, yours is broken.
I stepped on it.
Way to go. Yep.
Because you always just because you have ice packs doesn't mean heat does not help too.
Yeah, especially during hypothermia time of the year,
So,
which is almost year round, believe it or not.
And people keep on forgetting ibuprofen because it is an anti-inflammatory.
Yes.
So there.
This kit was just a basic thing I picked up from a bin store, like a Amazon bin store.
You know, I'm watching live TV.
But I accidentally stepped on the thing and broke it.
Yeah.
So, we're working on getting more stuff.
But well, we'll try and save as much of that as possible for next week.
Okay.
But it gives everybody a quick preview of what's going on.
Yeah, I've got like, oh man, military kits, which I wish I had access to the military packs. Actually, I don't. Are so much advanced more than the 20 years ago when I got out. So
I can probably get a hold of some.
I love the actual carrying packs because of the straps and stuff, the way it's set up. But when I was in, it was hell, literally trying to carry that, my ruck, my weapon, and and still try to treat somebody. They've now done away with a lot of that. But they actually got smart and let them use sidearms instead of full-on weaponry things. So
Yeah, there's no point in walking around with an M14 when you're trying to carry 250 pounds worth of stuff on you.
or if you have to carry a patient, and plus you got to carry their gear as well as yours.
Yep.
And that's, I mean, unless you're built like me, you can't carry a lot, because we had
I hate to
deal
be the guy that has to drag out the radio technician because that pack alone weighs a freaking ton.
Well, the average pack weighs about 75 pounds.
Well, my dad will know.
And the thing
no,
is,
the stuff I had was a lot heavier. You
oh, yeah.
go back into the 60s, man. That's, Prick 25 radios and KY88s and all that.
Oh, if you had the radios
Phones.
that required the wire run the wire type setup, landline setups. Those things sucked.
No. We had Prick 25s. They were battery operated,
Oh, okay, you had the better ones.
but they still weighed 35 pounds.
Oh yeah,
And you had a couple extra batteries.
plus your gear, plus their,
Mhm.
as a medic, you had to carry everything. And I'm glad I don't do that anymore because I don't think my body could handle it.
I'm going to tell you how long ago it was for me. I was a radio man in the Marine Corps, and I carried an M3 grease gun.
Oh Jesus!
Really
Hmm.
interesting.
And then I graduated to an M. They let me have an M79 with smoke rounds, and everybody else carried about 3 to 6 rounds of different type of ordnance for me. So
My dad was also a Marine before he passed, obviously. That's the only time I could ever say he was a former Marine because he passed on. He was from Motorpool, but he was a driver for a general.
Yeah.
He
But
actually had to carry a sidearm with him 24/7.
every Marine, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you're a cook, if whatever you do in the Marine, you are a rifleman first. That's what you are trained to be before you
Yes.
go to any specialized. You're an infantryman. Period.
Like I said, I was medic, so
Oh, that was Army, yeah. And the Marine Corps doesn't really have medics; they're all Navy.
they're corpsmen.
Yeah.
I know a few corpsmen.
And
It's fun swapping stories from people from the same job and from different corps. The Navy guys are the closest to what we've got, but oh man,
I feel sorry for them. They had to go through Navy boot camp, and then they had to go through Marine Corps boot camp. They had to do
Jeez.
both.
And then you had to go through medic camp,
Mhm.
which is a whole different ball game.
Pharmacists,
What, a whole year?
they're
Well,
called
longer
pharmacists.
than that. But the thing is, you got to go, man. Those guys are tougher than me because they had to learn how to swim with a lot of their gear. I didn't have to.
And they're allowed to wear either uniform. Corpsmen.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they could wear Navy dress or they can wear a Marine Corps dress. Either one. So, and their rank could be, the insignia could be either one. So,
And they were basically all called Doc.
Yep.
They called me that too for a little bit, even though I wasn't technically, Marine or Navy. But I was like the little brother they barely tolerated.
well, guys, you know what? It's 8:30, and I'm going to turn into a pumpkin here pretty quick. So, I'm
All
going to
right.
have to say goodbye. This is the longest I've ever been on with you guys.
Yeah.
It was nice
You did
seeing you.
awesome, by the way.
So,
You look good.
now that we've got her figured out, so bye, Molly.
Bye.
All right.
Love you.
Bye, Pop. Love you.
Thanks for
I'm
coming.
thinking about getting Carol a really expensive gift for Valentine's. I'm going to get her a dozen eggs.
Yeah.
Just buy her a chicken.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
All righty.
We're going to sign off, and it's been real, and I'll see you next week for sure.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Good night, Cecilia.
Good night, Cecilia.
Why is that?
Cecilia.
What? I just got told the roads are impassable right now
Where?
here in Iowa.
Oh,
Yeah, you know why they're impassable, right?
No,
snow.
No,
Ice.
because they can just continue. You'll run out of gas before the road dies.
ha ha ha. No, we don't travel when it's a tow ban and travel not advised. Yeah, because we don't. Because if we go off the road, we cannot get towed out.
Yeah.
You don't have AAA?
No. Nobody's coming out for you.
No one.
Not even if you have AAA.
Even the tow trucks don't go.
Going nowhere.
Oh, here, I'll show you.
Oh, I know hazards like that because you go out there and the tow truck
I
company
got
gets
it
stuck
up.
out in the snow too. Then who gets the tow truck out? Another tow truck, which potentially
bigger
gets
tow
stuck in
truck,
the
yeah.
snow.
Okay, this is. I'm not sure you guys can see this. Towing not recommended.
Wow.
We're in the middle of a major snowstorm. Yeah, when it's pink like that, here's let me give you the legends here. You guys can see that. Completely covered.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's where I work. I work over here.
In the dark.
When you get
Purple.
dark purple, travel not advised. And we haven't got that far yet, but we're getting
Dark
closer.
purple looks like don't even set foot at your house.
Yeah, that's like up in Iowa Falls and Webster and all that stuff. Hampton.
This is supposed to last until 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going through 9 a.m. tomorrow. So tomorrow should be an interesting day. We'll find out in the morning. If it's like that still, I'm going to call in. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah. That means the plows are not even out, right?
Plows, I mean, will probably be out, but that's about it. But, you know, I'll find out tomorrow morning. If I get up and it's like that, I'll call in and tell them I can't make it. I'm not
Yes,
risking driving on roads where their tow trucks can't even go out.
Yeah, that means your delivery trucks won't be out either.
I don't know. I mean, I remember the last time we got shut down was a
Oh, I
couple
can't hear
weeks ago.
You can see his
Uh,
face.
When we had our blizzard.
Oh.
Like, you know, we were live on, you know, when I was telling you guys about all this. And yeah, you don't want to go out in weather like that. It sucks.
I got 4-wheel drive, but I don't have 4-wheel drive tires.
I've got ours is front wheel drive, but it is, you know, it's a
That's
mini.
the only time you don't go outside.
I feel like one of these things is not like the other. One of these things is just not the same. Yeah, I know. Little, you know, call back to, you know.
Sesame Street.
Yeah, love Sesame Strasse. I used to watch it in Germany. I'm sure Cliff probably did back in the day.
What?
When you were in, how old were you when you were in Germany?
14?
Oh, you didn't. Then you didn't see Sesame Strasse, which was the German Sesame Street, which is basically the regular Sesame Street dubbed into German.
I think I actually did.
That's all they did. The thing is, which is really interesting, because you watch it normally and they're bilingual with Spanish, you know what they're saying in German because it's just rehashed stuff you've already seen. It's a
No,
good
what
way to
really
learn
got me is
German.
when I got back to the States, soda cans looked really, really small.
Oh yeah, the things you learn when you're in Germany, but they don't have.
I was there for 3 months. It took me like a month to get used to the size of like this, like soda cans back in the U. I mean, they're the same size, but for some reason, switching. I don't know what my brain was thinking, but it always like cans felt like they were smaller.
They weren't though.
You were still 12 ounces?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was still a 12-ounce can, but for some reason, when I got back,
It was
to the
probably
US, our standard
skinnier
soda cans
but
seemed
taller.
smaller.
They're probably skinnier but taller, with the same amount of fluid inside. So it's a little different. The only thing I didn't get to do when I was over there, when I was back there, oh my God, that was so many years ago. Back in the 90s, early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, I never went to any flea markets while I was there, unfortunately.
Wow, the monsters.
Oh, wow.
I had Benny Hill, but that was dubbed.
Touch.
They actually, Armed Forces Network is what we had to listen to when I was there. And the main thing we did for fun when I was there, besides drink, was play Dungeons and Dragons. It was very popular back in the day.
I ran around in the field behind my grandma's house.
Was there anything interesting back there?
No, it was just a big ass cornfield.
You have to be careful back though in Germany though, because you don't know what kind of ordinance is anywhere in Germany.
Well, here's what I figure. I figure if the stuff is growing in it and they've gone out there with a tractor and they plowed it, I'm not worried
necessarily. Not necessarily.
Oh,
Though the Munsters would have been awesome to see, Grace, to be honest.
be right back.
So, Cliff, next Thursday, could you bring out your first aid stuff you showed us earlier?
Sure.
I'm not asking you to open it up, obviously, but because
I have a smaller mini kit that's actually in a box right behind, in a box like 5 feet from me.
okay. The one thing I don't like, even though people talk about them a lot, is tourniquets. Tourniquets are a last resort for me when it comes to wound care.
Tourniquet is designed
Stop the
for
bleeding.
major bleeding.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's a last resort. I mean,
If you have like a massive laceration or a GSW.
But so much can go wrong with one.
oh yeah, that's why when we were going through the training and stuff, you'd have to put a T on their forehead, and time tourniquet was applied. And you had to, even when they were bleeding out, and you have that one on, and then if your backup has not arrived yet, you would actually have to undo it and reapply it. Because
Yeah,
you've got to,
it cuts off the blood circulation, and one thing you don't want when your trauma unit gets there is to find out that the dude's arm is going to have to be amputated because you left the tourniquet on there for way too long.
exactly. And then when you do that, you have to restart the time. And
That's why I
preferably
think that's
in a
why that
different
thing
location.
actually comes with a marker.
Yeah, that's why you have to do it in a different location. You have to move your. Well, back in the day, we didn't have quick clot, Blake. Though I would love to have some. They had sulfur powder. That stuff sucked.
Well, what gets me is we have on the market one of the most highly advanced sponges that expands when it gets wet. And they don't put it in trauma kits because they think it's weird.
What is it?
Tampon.
I already mentioned that. That's what I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, but tampons weren't military issue.
Yes, they were.
No,
Were
but
they really?
in a first aid kit, there should be at least, like in a full trauma kit, there should be at least 2 just in case.
You know why too?
Yeah, one for the front hole and one for the back hole.
Exactly. Most people forget that if there's an entry wound, there's generally an exit wound. The actual pads, I wouldn't really worry about too much.
I'm not talking about the pads. I'm talking about the little cone ones that come in a little plastic.
Oh yeah,
applicator with the strings.
those are perfect. You can get a whole box of them, keep them in your kit. Don't worry about those.
Yeah.
But the thing is, even the pads have their uses for like just wound covers. They work really well.
Wound closure, blister on your foot. Stick one on there.
Put one on the bottom of your foot if you got blisters in your boot.
That's what I'm saying. Use it as a foot pad. Basically, use it as like moleskin, but not quite.
Well, moleskin is another thing altogether, which you'd always should keep on hand. But we'll discuss more of that next week because I want to go through a whole spiel on that because I think it's a very good topic. People need to know about it, and I don't think we can do it because it just sounds weird. Putting honey in your kit.
Doesn't go bad. You need it in emergencies.
It's both it's a food source as well as an antibiotic.
Yeah, just gotta make sure it's the real honey, not the fake stuff.
Right. Well, that's why you go to your local farmers markets and get local honey.
Yeah.
Guaranteed 100% organic.
I'm hoping in 2024 I will have plenty of honey.
Well, I will hope where by maybe 5 years down the road, I will get a small jar of your honey.
Well, like I said, next year in the spring when I get my bees, I'm just going to give them at least a chance to get a nice, good brood going, and the honey's going to be basically for them.
Well, like I said, you hear how far down the road I said?
5 years.
Yeah, that would work.
You
And
can tell
yes,
that's the good stuff.
you know how to reconstitute that?
Well, yeah, just warm it up and shake it.
Yep. Put it in hot water.
Yep. A double boiler.
But you
On
can tell, I mean,
low.
you can tell that's why it's unfiltered. That still has bits of the honeycomb in it.
Yeah.
Actually, Mandy has the best one because she actually has real honeycomb from a beehive that was in their walls. Yeah,
I got
real
the
honey
I got the other cheaper one too, the knockoff brand.
Clover honey. Yeah, from
Yeah.
Kroger.
It's still honey.
Is it
Clover honey
organic,
from
though?
Kroger.
This is the filtered stuff though, but I mean,
When I was a kid, we used to get the spun honey. You know,
I remember
I
those.
don't know what that meant now, but I mean, back then it was just the only honey we ever had. Oh, that's
We
cool.
said spun, SPUN.
SPUN.
Yeah, they put it in the
Basically-
centrifuge and the honey comes off of it, leaves the comb behind.
Centrifuge.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm sure, Grace. I didn't. I mean, I can read it a little bit, but with my hearing to being what it was, I couldn't get the inflections, which really sucked.
I had a friend that was stationed in Germany with her husband, and she can't donate blood now because they think she might have mad cow disease.
Jenny can't. Same reason. She was stationed in Germany, not Germany, England, for the same reason. Because it was an outbreak of mad cow disease while she was stationed over there. Not that they couldn't test, but I'm not sure why they can't test for it, but that's neither here nor there.
That's because they have to test the brain.
You might want to start winding down. I have to remind Jenny sometimes because she forgets.
Yeah.
She gets wrapped up in what she's doing.
Mad cow disease, it makes her forget.
She reads and she forgets what time it is. And if she doesn't get enough sleep, she gets really cranky.
Good to know.
Oh wow.
That's true, Grace.
Yeah, we have that form over here in our wild. It's called the chronic waste disease.
Yeah, that's usually found in venison and deer and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that stuff's kind of weird, but yeah.
That's why I mean I've always been a little leery of hunting deer because of that reason.
You have to get it tested first.
The thing is, usually you don't have time to get it tested because you have to get your beer processed within a certain amount of time. But you got to wait to get it tested. By the time you find out whether it's good or bad, the meat is already bad.
Well, no, if you take it to the processor, they wrap it up and they put it in the chiller, and you usually get it within 5 days.
Yeah, that makes sense, Grace.
He must be barking at the wildlife.
Yep.
Was that big giant raccoon back, or you already take him out?
Oh, no, not yet. Yeah, I think I might have to get rid of a couple of them because they're tearing up the skirting of the house.
Ooh, yeah, they're trying to get under where it's nice and warm.
Well,
What would happen if you put in a little miniature electric fence just on the inside of your thing, and they try to touch it? Zip!
I'll forget.
And reach over and grab it.
No, I'll just probably put out a couple of the
Live traps.
either live traps or the dog proof.
Well, that reminds me. With the trap that I have, I would go for catching rabbits and penning them up once I get them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That way you can start eating. Because because since I have a wife who's done that or worked with that at least,
Mm-hmm.
she knows what to expect. I don't, but I've got in my my Back to Basics book. They show you how to make rabbit pens,
Mm-hmm.
and if you can figure out a way to raise the rabbits you catch, there's a replenishable meat supply.
You can raise them, but they're still can be considered wild for a long time.
Oh, I don't expect them to be tame. I expect them to be a food source.
We have tame ones that are wild now.
Yeah,
I remember you guys telling me that one. There's a black one.
Two, yeah,
there's 2 black ones
Three.
and 3 black ones, and then we have the regular.
cottontails.
Was it the Eastern Cottontails?
We got a lot of those.
Yeah.
We actually have one that walks. When the snows, we can tell that it's been around our house. We can see the footprints.
Oh yeah.
Tracking is easy, but we have a bunch of cats that are indoor-outdoor cats.
Oh, you can tell the difference in those.
But the thing is, we have a lot. I don't want to trap a cat. I'm not going for cats. I'm going to go for bunnies.
Yeah, you just have to.
Always catch them
We'll be
with
back in a minute.
cats.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you just have to check your traps twice a day.
Well,
Yeah,
since I
that's
have to be on the road by
enough.
5 o'clock in the morning, so I'm only be able to check them in the morning when I get up, and when I get home from work.
Yeah.
And if I catch a cat, I don't want to leave a cat out all night in a trap.
Yeah, that's why you just got to check it before you go to bed, and then when you get up in the morning.
Yeah, because I mean, if it gets really cold at night, that could kill a cat. I'd rather not have that happen.
Yeah. Well, just set it on the night so it's not going to get cold.
Well, the thing is that I don't know when I'm still trying to. I have never used it, so even though I know I have practiced setting it up, I
Leary.
just leery about I don't want to catch the wrong thing. I do know I probably could use it to catch the groundhog.
Just put a little sign that says no cats.
Yeah. Well, it also depends on what food you put in there. You just don't put anything in there that the cat's going to eat.
I hate to tell you this, cats will eat anything.
They probably won't go near cucumbers.
We had a cat that used to eat green beans.
Yeah.
They literally steal green beans off my plate and eat them.
Yeah. And you can also use strawberries. You can use pieces of apple.
We had one that liked bananas.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why our cat liked bananas. Just like bananas. I'm not sure what Mac likes yet, except he loves chicken.
Yeah, well, like I said, a rabbit and a groundhog are not going to eat chicken.
No.
Might catch another chicken, but
A squirrel will eat chicken.
yes.
Squirrels are omnivores, folks.
Oh yeah, little nest raiders too. They'll go after poults and stuff like that as well.
They'll eat snakes. They'll eat chicken. They'll eat mice. Whatever they can get their little paws on.
Yeah, the little native birds.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they see food opportunity. They'll go after it.
So the same trap would actually, since we do have squirrels in the area,
Oh yeah, they'll trap them.
trap squirrels too. Not sure what to do with a squirrel if I get a squirrel because the season technically ends
Shortly.
Yeah, in about a little over a week and a half.
Mhm.
But I'm also in the city limits, so I can't technically do much because I'm right on the edge of the town, edge of town. So
Yeah.
the only thing keeping me from being outside of town is a church.
Yeah.
Because
But yeah.
on the other side of my property line is a church ground all the way to
The
city.
church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, right on the other side of the church is the city limits.
Okay.
So literally, the church ground is all that's keeping me from being outside.
I don't have to worry about it.
But deer come into my yard.
Yeah. They come in my yard too.
They knock down my deer target because they rut it.
Only during rut.
You know how many times I had to put that thing back together again because it kept on
Oh,
getting
yeah.
knocked over? I got to
Yeah,
find
that's-
better pegs for the legs to keep it from being knocked over as well.
Yeah, just stop in at Lowe's on the way home and just get 2 pieces of rebar.
I don't want to do rebar because I can't cut rebar in two, and I don't want to.
No, you can buy them in certain lengths, in 2-foot lengths.
I'd rather use fiberglass.
Okay.
It's more expensive, but yeah.
It's easier to work with for me. And if I want to cut it, at least I'll have this tools to cut it. I don't have the tools to cut rebar.
You got a hacksaw?
No. Like I said, I don't have tools like that.
Yeah, because then say you can get the 1/2 inch EMT from the electrical department, and you can also cut them down to length as well.
I've got I got drills, I've got a sander, but I do not have any electric cutters at all of any kind. Never needed any.
Jason
Plenty
has
of
a
hand
bar
tools for
on
making
his
bows and stuff, but that's
Yeah, I
about
know, I
it.
can't find my jigsaw.
I don't even have a jigsaw. Sawzall would be better, but I don't even have one of those. I was thinking about if I could find a kit, a battery powered kit that had the Sawzall, the circular saw, and little palm sander. I could make rope beds all day long, which would be really nice because they're so freaking comfy.
Yeah, like I said, you can do a lot with just a couple of tools. Just get a little bit at a time. I only have one cordless tool, and that's going to be my drill. I still have corded drills. All my grinders, everything else is all corded.
Oh, I've got cordless drills. I've got a cordless weed whacker, cordless leaf blower, which, by the way, I'm taking my leaf blower with me
Mm-hmm.
when we go start fires, because if I want to get the fire going faster, it'd be just like making a forge.
Yeah.
So, and we will be right next to power, so we can charge them up really easily anyway. Oh, by the way, Cliff has requested meatloaf from Jenny.
Darn Skippy.
So we're going to make as many things of meatloaf for you guys to try while we're down there.
All right.
Well, 'cause Colin's over here always telling me that Jenny makes a really mean meatloaf.
She does.
Well, that's the only time I'm going to be over there is for the meetup week. So I was like, meatloaf?
I see sandwiches in your future.
Oh, yeah. Jenny's an award-winning baker. She was in FFA, I think. 4-H. Sorry. My apologies, love. 4-H.
Same thing, different ages.
Did you hear that, hon? FFA and 4-H is the same thing, just different ages. She said pretty much. But Jenny can bake like nobody's business. She wants to. Oh, hon, you can give Molly some of your Amish friendship bread starter. Yeah, Jenny can make some Amish friendship bread that you can take back with you, Molly.
Starter.
So you can make your own Amish friendship bread. But the thing is, you when you mix it, end up making it teaches you how to make more, which you give away batches to make more.
Yeah, it's the same as sourdough.
Yeah. But Amish friendship bread is really, really, it's a sweet.
You got to keep it alive. You got to constantly make bread.
Yep.
Well, you could revive your yeast starter on your sourdough. It just takes a little bit of effort.
I want sourdough starter from Solvang.
Or Schmitz from Bishop, California.
Yeah.
I want to make sure to put my bow reel seat back in there.
Yeah.
I think your dad actually got a kick out of the Ian setup here.
Yeah.
But look at the size of that eyelet, though.
Yeah, that's so it doesn't get bound up on there.
Yeah, and it's like, this is a solid fiberglass rod. I keep on telling Ian I'm going to borrow this. He said, no, this is mine.
Yeah, like he's ever going to use it.
The thing is, I wouldn't doubt that he would do well at it. Because his 35-pound bow is perfect for it.
Yeah, I would probably have to get a different bow for bow fishing.
I've got bows you could use.
Just about the right size you need.
The stage is perfect. Cliff is bringing his, and I think his is a 45, isn't it? Cliff?
Say what?
The poundage of your bow is 45, 55?
30. It's between 35 and 45. I think it's about 35, but I don't know. I could be slightly wrong.
Okay. Excuse me.
No, mine's set for 76.
Oh, yeah, yours the compound?
Yep.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's just a little bit too much power.
I'd say there's more power is better than not enough power.
Well, if the water is shallow and you got rocks, yeah,
True.
the arrow won't last long.
Integrated arrow.
Well, the thing is, it's all going to be fiberglass ones anyway.
Well, yeah, but still, they'll still snap.
I've never seen one snap.
I have.
I have seen them where they've pulled up things they are not supposed to pull up because it embedded into things. This one guy,
Yeah, I'm not fishing for logs.
no, this guy didn't fish for logs either. He actually brought up a car hood because it penetrated the car hood. It was under the water. He couldn't see. Someone threw it off the bridge. But if we do get any fish bow fishing, we're going to have to cook them.
I pulled up
What
a
is
car
that?
tire once.
You need to take a rare earth magnet about the 2 inches or 3 inches or 5 inches of diameter, attached to a 75-foot rope, and you throw it out into a body of water. And
I'm
you drag
making
it back to you, and it collects everything that's ferrous.
Oh,
Molly,
okay.
this is what he's talking about. I'm making a bunch of these little kits for magnet fishing.
That'd be interesting.
Yep, I'm gonna
Never
set up.
done that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a couple of these. I probably have about 6 of these, and I'm gonna get the little loops on here and get some paracord to use for it. It doesn't need to be anything super heavy duty or anything like that, but yeah, make up a little magnet fishing setups.
Yeah, you can pick up those magnets at Harbor Freight cheap.
I get them for free.
Well, I'm talking about the bigger ones.
Well, yeah, Ian got his from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a 660-pound magnet. It doesn't need to be super heavy, but you do got to make sure you have Loctite on the loops and your ropes are secure.
Yeah.
Or you lose your magnet.
Oh, yeah. Ian's magnet is actually his second magnet. I lost his first one. It got stuck to something that I could not pull out.
These are the ones they sell at Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
They're not
That's-
that powerful. They're not.
These are, to be honest, these are shit magnets.
Are they?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
They're very weak.
It's better than nothing.
This is your standard. This would be like the magnet in here is what you would basically pull off of like a car speaker. They're
Or
actually-
use for a CB antenna.
The one that Colin has right there, those are the neodymium magnets.
Yeah, this is a little teeny one.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are little mini neodymium
3 minutes.
magnets. Those things are-
Well, like I said, if you get those magnetic the mechanic trays, get the magnet out of those because those things are cheap.
It's strong.
Well,
as
they
And those
sell
are
like little
strong.
packs. You
Well,
can buy
Harbor
like little
Freight's
packs
got
of like
'em.
brick magnets. Those ones are fairly decent.
Yeah, I got those, but it's only magnet on only. It's really ferrous only on the bottom. Because I have one of those.
No, I've had those things stick to the walls any direction possible. You can stick them on the side, stick them on the end, stick them upside down. They'll stick to anything that's ferrous.
Ian actually has something he takes with him when he goes magnet fishing. He takes a scraper, which he put duct tape over the end of it, the blade, so he can scrape off gunk off his magnet after he's toss it in and get the gunk off, magnetic gunk off.
That's what
there.
rubber gloves are for.
That's clever.
No, I mean you could do that too. He did,
Yeah,
just scrape it off.
yeah, that's because he's going to take off all the small ferrous stuff and the was it that the iron pyrite?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of flakes and stuff like around the bridges and docks and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I see right now there's a nice little kit for like $40. You can get yourself a 660-pound magnet fishing starter set.
Does it come with the rope or
Yeah. Here,
Okay.
I will post the link.
some assembly required?
Some assembly of card required because
I have
you're gonna
rope.
have
I've got tons of rope. I bought a whole bunch of it.
well, the thing is, you're going to have to get some Loctite. I hope that works. I can't guarantee that's going to work.
I've got mine. The way mine is, I had to change my nut on the on my original magnet. I still have the original magnet. I have the box, and I have the nut for it, which is really funny. Actually, no, I think they jacked my box. But
I don't know if that worked.
the the nut that they had, it was like an M10, but I had to get
Yeah.
a longer one because
Yeah,
the
that
M1
works.
was way too short.
Check
And
out that link.
The eyelet on
Yeah.
the magnet is actually tapered. It's kind of one of those like locking
Yeah.
locking threads.
Okay, like see this one here. It's got the little inset.
Yeah, that's how mine is.
And I want to get the loops for these, so I can make little mini
They
ones.
sell the you can buy the eyelets for that at the hardware store.
I need to find about 6 of them,
Yeah, I'll check at Home Depot one of these days. I
and
know they
I'm gonna
sell
make
them.
some little mini ones. If someone, I'll probably give these away because I mean, I
That's
got
what,
a bunch of
quarter
these.
inch?
This is about an inch.
No, the hole.
Oh, the whole. Oh, that's
Probably
probably
quarter.
about half an inch, if that. Quarter inch.
No, I
half.
need I need the center thread, not the tapered spot.
I don't know.
Probably quarter inch or 5/8.
Probably.
or-
I would have to test it. I don't know. I don't have any screws or anything like that. But I could take it down to the hardware store and just try it and see what I can find.
Yeah.
Here, give me a second. I'll go grab mine. I know Jason's got like a minute. We got like a minute left. Oh, no,
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock. I got to go tuck Jenny in.
All right, go.
She's still in the bathroom, so I'm good.
Oh.
Check the link, Jason. For the starter set.
I'm going to it right now.
Thing is, we can go down to if during that week we can go over to the boat ramps there at the lake and just.
So this one is mine. This one's a.
Oh, it's got a case and everything on there too. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, like I said, it's a good kit. Not the
Is that
same
glove?
Here's
The,
one. Yeah, so
the
mine was
hook?
a M10. So I don't want to get it too close to my computer because I don't want this thing destroying my screen. But you can kind of
Yeah,
see
you don't want to
the
douse.
M10.
You don't want to do that.
But I changed it, so that's the thread end right there. They sell these at Home Depot and Lowe's.
Mhm.
Right.
These little shackle bolts.
Oh, that's what I need is get the small shackle bolts.
And then what I went is I got a machine thread screw, which is like way stronger than the original shitty one that they came with this.
Right.
Well, now you'll notice mine has a bit of a gap along the top. I put a lock washer on this damn thing.
Okay. Also, did you put any Loctite?
Nope, don't need to.
I would still put Loctite.
I stuck this thing in the vise since this is an hex head threaded machine bolt. I locked this thing in the vise and I cranked on that. This thing is not falling off.
Okay. Do you have a clip to clip onto that? Then that's
Yes.
attached to your rope.
I do have a 100 about a 50 or 100 feet of and then I got a clip on there. What I need to do for this though is I need to take a bottle, I think probably I'm gonna have to do a 2 liter because I think a 1 liter might be too small.
Yeah,
And I
I've
need to
seen
cut a
those.
cap. So I have a cap that goes over this and then just have the rope through it. That'll do is it'll prevent this thing from getting stuck and lodged in between rocks.
Never thought
Right.
about that.
Watch a lot of magnet fishing channels. That's what they do.
Oh.
They'll cut a bottle like a 2 liter. They'll cut it about 2-3 inches.
Yeah.
They'll drill a hole through the cap. They'll run their line through there, screw the cap back on, or keep the cap on.
Oh, more like a bottle
Basically-
this size would be probably
Yeah.
what you need.
It'll just what it does is you have that sleeve over the top of it.
So it doesn't get caught on anything. Yeah.
So you can drag it on the bottom of stuff. It'll still kind of drag across it and pick anything up as it goes over. And you'll feel it. When these things latch onto something, you can feel and you can hear a slight clink.
Yeah, you hear a
You
click.
know you've latched onto something steel.
We pulled up T-posts, fishing poles, fishing hooks, parts of fishing reels, various bits and pieces of metal. Nothing too fancy. We actually picked up some clippers. No knives yet, but the thing is, if we're going to do this, we can all just go down to the docks and just try it, see what happens.
You just drop them straight down, and as
Or
long
you
as
could
you don't
toss them
get
out,
stuck
too.
on the dock post paper, you're fine.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you guys think of my thumbnail picture?
The coyote on the street.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Oh, I thought it was cool.
Now you should. I was going to ask, where is the Roadrunner?
Believe it or not, they're actually in that area.
But here,
Where
just
this
so
was
you guys
taken.
can hear this. I'll do it here. I'll do it this way.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you'll feel that.
Yeah,
Through
you'll,
the-
you'll
through
hear
the rope.
that underwater. You'll
Through the
and
rope.
You can feel it on the rope when you're pulling it. You'll just hear that clink.
I think we can go live with magnet fishing for for an hour or something, just because you'll see what happens.
Well, alrighty, folks. It's like almost 10:05, so we're gonna have to sign off here shortly. Actually, right about now. So, hope everybody had a good evening. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Like I said, I got a long list of people who showed up today, and people who did not, because I saw the numbers go up and down. Thank you for showing up. So, everybody have a good, safe evening. Have a good day tomorrow.
And
Thanks
we'll
for coming,
see
Blake.
Blake, later Jason,
Yep,
later
thank you,
Molly,
Blake,
later
Grace,
Colin.
Grace,
Oh shit!
and Mandy, and
Jason.
Coffee, and Raven, and
you.
Jason, everybody.
We had some
So-
new ones in here earlier.
Yeah.
Broken Nomad.
Coffee
Good night,
walk,
Grace. Good night, Blake.
And good night, Grace. Good night, Blake.
broken nomad.
Cody's Country.
Yeah, Cody's Country.
That's a new one.
Yeah, like I said, everybody, thank you for coming in.
I need to really actually scroll up for those two, because I don't think I have them on my follow list. So
Yeah.
I'm just following Cody right now. Oh wow, he's got some serious firepower.
Really, I just got a notification from Fishing with Flair.
What was his first name? Rick.
No, no, it's
No,
Andrew.
It's Richard Flair.
Well, anyways, everybody, please be safe out there, especially if you're up in the northern area where it's snowing and icing. Please drive safely. And in the fall, if you can call in due to weather, that's up to you guys. I'm not going to suggest anything, but just stay safe.
Oh, Jenny's already told me if the roads are bad, I have to call in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, with that said, everybody, please always try to get outside, do something. You know, you can always grow it, harvest it, catch it, clean it, cook it, eat it, and then have a good old banquet. Alrighty, folks. With that, everybody have a good night. Everybody say good night here on the panel.
Good
Good night on the
night.
panel.
That's from all of us here from the Outdoor Channels, and I bid you a good night.
Be well, be safe. Love
See
you.
on that guy's channel.